Hello everybody, my name is Ray. Welcome to the Evangelical Dark Web. Today we'll be diving right back into the subject of the Kyle Rittenhouse, now acquitted trial. And, you know, that's just some of the best news America has had all year long. And it's been a rough year for the country. I wrote an article about this on Saturday. Go and check that out at evangelicaldarkweb.org. And also check out the article I wrote for Sunday, which was why Kyle Rittenhouse should sue the Gospel Coalition. There are many people that he should sue, but I think he should really pay special attention to the Gospel Coalition, send them the way of the Gawker. But today we're going to continue the coverage of this story. I don't think I'll have much more to say about this issue unless, you know, one of the things that I'm about to say is proven wrong. And I definitely welcome the opportunity to be proven wrong on what I'm about to say. But first, we're going to talk about Black Rifle Coffee Company. Now, many people subscribe to this channel because of the video I did on Black Rifle Coffee Company, how they hate your guts, how they, grift off of the Second Amendment and then really oppose it when it actually comes to use. And they really just hate their own customer base. So they have a huge PR problem on their hands right now that's self-inflicted by their owner being a complete Second Amendment LARPer. And part of the whole coverage about the Kyle Rittenhouse situation is that conservative media largely did not back him up. There are some notable exceptions to this. Tucker Carlson would be a notable exception to this. A lot of smaller people followed the case and were very supportive early on. And again, it's not everyone's fight, so I'm not trying to condemn people who weren't in the fight. But as far as a lot of more mainstream voices, he didn't get a whole lot of support from anyone other than Tucker Carlson. But there were a lot of conservative media figures that shilled for Black Rifle Coffee Company when they expressed how much they hate their base, their own customer base, for supporting someone like Kyle Rittenhouse. They do not view their customer base with the respect that a company ought to. So with that said, this is the ad that they posted during much of the verdict and deliberation and stuff. So they decided that this verdict would be a great time to post this tone-deaf advertisement. And I should probably put headphones on for it.
Are you ready for more?
Welcome to the Military Uniform Fabulous Fashion Show, where we invade
Fashion.
That man hasn't had a carb in 10 years.
Oh, seriously, put your camera paint in my mouth.
It's a real-life Navy SEAL.
Okay, we have a private. I'm loving it. And his dependopotamus. I want to see more.
Boys, we were not sure if the National Guard was going to show up, but here they are.
He may have skipped PT, but he doesn't skip breakfast.
I caught it.
My God. Slap me with a court-martial because that valor is stolen.
I never thought I'd be sitting here as an announcer just loving what I'm seeing on the runway tonight.
It is like Dan Bilzerian with a dash of Chelsea Manning.
Special Forces, the Green Berets.
That boy has a second family in Thailand.
Oh, did you catch that? I didn't catch this the first time I watched it, but they dropped Chelsea Manning or Bradley Manning. So you see the pro-transgenderism in this ad, along with like the transvestitism, which will be coming up later on. But this is just a cringe fest, and again, we're gonna have to plow through it. I know this is, holy crap, this is 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
He's owning the exact essence of being a special operator.
Bad operator.
Fuck, my dick's still hard. Run the next one.
Oh my God, that is one ugly bitch.
Try the deployment goggles.
What are these?
This was about as far as I made it
From
last
a
time
diamond in the
because of how
rough
cringe it
caterpillar
was.
to a beautiful blossoming butterfly. That fucking thing took the show. I'm drunk. Run the runway, Marines.
Sim, her, fabulous. I love the outfit, but there will be a lot of hungry young men on Pendleton.
I knew that they were gonna go the chesty puller, the crayon joke. Makes me proud to be in the family.
Do it. Give him one for Chesty.
Well, someone's getting canceled on Twitter.
What a show, what a show.
Okay. That was probably the worst thing I've ever seen.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good, Mr. Best. My name is Master Colonel Ken Sanchez, and I'm from Akron, Ohio, and I gotta say that this uniform has got me so many discounts at Chili's.
Oh, Chili's. Okay. So what was your inspiration for uniform? Was it service and the sacrifice and the men and women that have died and given everything for this nation? Was that your inspiration?
No, I just wanted to get some pussy.
Okay. A lot of cringe. That was a lot of cringe. So that's basically their advertisement now, that they've been exposed as a Second Amendment LARPer. And obviously this video did not go over well. I don't know whether there's a YouTube suppression, because you know how they took away the like, dislike button and all that. So, you know, we're just going to read some of the comments real quick, because again, near ratio on this video here, which may stop being counted, but just the top comments are just trashing this company for, basically turning on Kyle Rittenhouse, who was one of their customers, presumably. And so they're not exactly getting good publicity from this. And I just want to give a shout out to a reader who forwarded this article topic to me. And I saw the video, and the fact that they thought this was a good advertising choice, especially, you know, when they've already angered a lot of people in the Second Amendment crowd. Like, I don't get the choice here. And here's the thing why I think this is worthy of talking about on a Christian channel is because, first of all, a lot of Christians consume Black Rifle Coffee Company, and they're a fake, they're not on your side, and they pretend to be. And that's the issue that I have. Like, I don't eat Chick-fil-A anymore because they're not on our side and they pretend to be. They're not a Christian company and they pretend to be. So I don't consume their products anymore. The Black Rifle Coffee Company, same thing. It's not like a pagan company like Starbucks, to use their direct competitor, who they're not lying to you about being a woke company. They don't lie about that. Whereas Black Rifle Coffee Company totally lies to you about being a woke company. It's in that advertisement that I just showed you. And it's degenerate. And I don't think it's particularly funny. It's just cringy. So, you know, instead of trying to repair the ship, they're just doubling down on the wokeness that they've already embraced. So, bad strategy, but I don't think the company will ever go bankrupt because they probably have a pretty low cost, or they're probably a pretty efficient and lean company as far as their operations go. So, good luck with that. The second thing I wanted to talk about was how, in relation to Kyle Rittenhouse, there is not a Big Eva response. There's not a Big Eva response to this issue. And I think that's very telling. Because let's rewind the clock a little bit. In August of 2020, we saw Big Eva lining up to slander Kyle Rittenhouse. The Gospel Coalition was chief among the slanderers of Kyle Rittenhouse, particularly in Big Eva circles. So the Gospel, and I wrote that article back at the time, or like early September 2020, I wrote that article about how the Gospel Coalition slandered Kyle Rittenhouse. They labeled him a mass shooter along with Dylan Roof. So they put him on the same category as Dylan Roof, the guy who shot up a church in South Carolina, a black church in South Carolina. He was an actual white supremacist, and he was convicted. Whereas Kyle Rittenhouse did not shoot black people. He shot a homosexual pedophile and then 2 other felons, all of which were white. So, obviously there's a lot of assumptions that the media ran with that were incorrect, mainly because they wanted to label him a white supremacist. A lot of people got the impression that the people who shot were black. Obvious lie. And there are just so many things that the public was misinformed on when it came to the case because they were deliberately misinformed by the media. So with that said, where's Big Eva now that he's acquitted? And the answer is crickets. The answer is crickets. The only Big Eva publication that I've seen post anything about it was Christian Post, their article was more of just news reporting because they report on general topics all the time. So that is it. That's it. Other than that, Big Eva is crickets. You have nothing from the Gospel Coalition. You have nothing from Christianity Today, another website that does, general news reporting at times. You have nothing from SBC Voices. You have nothing from Relevant Magazine. You got nothing from Mere Orthodoxy. All these squish Big Eva publications. ERLC is silent. Just you name it. And if you find someone that's not silent on this, send it my way in the comment section below. Better yet, send it my way at evangelicaldarkweb.org/contact because YouTube censors a bunch of comments from you guys, and that angers me as much as it should probably anger you. So I don't like that, and if you post links, good luck with that. So with that said, send it my way at evangelicaldarkweb.org. Moreover, the fact that they're silent on this case, but they have not entirely been silent on the Ahmaud Arbery case, and I don't blame them for having a voice on that. I don't actually blame them for that. I've been relatively silent on that case because I don't really know all the facts. I'll be honest about that. I'm not inclined to think that the defendant is not guilty in this case because I have trouble seeing... Because the issue in that case is whether the defendant had probable cause to initiate a citizen's arrest. I instinctually do not think that was the case, especially since it's not like he was walking down the street with a flat screen TV in his arms. So I don't think it'll be shocking if that verdict comes back guilty. I don't think that would be shocking at all. But obviously, the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict was a huge deal. Even the President of the United States, in his state of dementia, commented on it. Yet, where is Big Eva commenting on this case? And you don't really see it on their publications. Maybe on the Twitter sphere. But again, I've been kicked off of Twitter for saying Kyle Rittenhouse did nothing wrong. Look, he's acquitted now. He did, in fact, do nothing wrong, according to a jury of his peers. Look at that. So that's all I got to say about this for now. Again, sorry about the cringe and a collective no homo for having watched that Black Rifle Coffee Company video. But again, go woke, go broke. Hopefully that's the case. And, just bury these people. Don't do business with BRCC at all. They're LARPers, they're fakes, they're not on your side. So with that said, that's all I got to say about that for now. My name's Ray. This is the Evangelical Dark Web. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel below. And, especially if you're new, so you don't miss the next article or video and stuff like that. Also check out evangelicaldarkweb.org and you can become a subscriber there. And, I'm announcing a promo coming up for those who are subscribers there. So stay in touch for that as well. That'll be coming in December. And also, again, articles on evangelicaldarkweb.org almost every day or every day. Averages out at this rate. And, just let me know what you think about what I think. I'll catch you on the next one.